Hello Virgo, this is Carrie from Celestial Forecast. Today's video is brought to you by Temu. This is their yin yang bracelet. I absolutely love it. If you're interested in shopping, the link down below, it's in my description box. That is my affiliate link. It'll definitely give you some fun things to get. There's so much on their website that you can choose from and get a whole bunch of stuff for not a whole lot of money. So I love savings like that, and I'd love to be able to share that with you. All right, guys, so let's get into some messages here, Virgo, and see what it is that we can learn this time around. General advice as always, so please keep that in mind. I'll be pulling from the Golden Dahlia, the Destined Oracle by Maria of La Belle Anima 13. We'll grab some cards from the Pining Rose Love Oracle by Calico Moon, and then I'll clarify everything with my Tarot Teacher, the revised edition. For those who are not familiar with this deck, it's a beginner tool to be able to help you learn how to read tarot for yourself, and it's got upright and reversed interpretation, so it makes it really easy to learn. All right, so that link to my deck shop is also down below in the description box. All right, guys, so let's begin, Virgo, and see what it is that needs to come through this time for whoever it is that you are focused on. All right, angels and spirit guides, please, for Virgo. What is going on? We're starting off with solitude. Interesting how that can also represent the energy of the hermit. And of course, in tarot, that is Virgo energy. Okay, so that could be where you're at right now, just wanting to spend time on your own, whether that is by choice or not. We'll have to find out a little bit more. We have shame. Okay, let's see what that's about. It could also be picking up off of the other person's vibe, especially if they're feeling alone because they've done something. Look at this, shame and forgiveness. Ooh, that's interesting. Let's see what else. Somebody might want to come forward and ask for forgiveness here, Virgo. They're ashamed of something that they've done. They could also be single at this point in time or feeling very alone because of something that they did to you. Divine timing. Oh, that's interesting. Bottom of the deck, we've got mute. So you're not speaking to this person. You are not in contact, more than likely, and they're maybe embarrassed because of something that they did or said and wanting to maybe apologize to you. But they also know that it comes down to the right time to do that. Right now, you guys are more than likely not interacting, not speaking. All right, so when it comes to tarot, what do we need to know for you, Virgo? Well, we've got the Four of Pentacles here. You could have been dealing with maybe a jealous person, or they could have been the type of individual that was trying to control you somehow. That's a possibility. They could have also been clingy. They could have also been the type of person who was overly possessive. This also reminds me of somebody who could be overly frugal. You know, they could be a bit of a penny pincher. Could be something like that. I mean, they love to save money and conserve, but at the same time, it could be excessive frugality, if that makes sense, okay? So if you dealt with somebody like that, there could have been arguments maybe about money. I'm just getting that for some of you. We do have the Two of Cups, though. This is somebody that loves you. They see you as their life partner, or maybe you guys were life partners at one point in time. But I'm feeling separation as well because of this distance. I'm feeling if you're not speaking, more than likely you guys are not together. But you know, crazier things have happened. I mean, people can live under the same roof and not be interacting and talking to each other. Here's our Knight of Wands. Okay. So, Knight of Wands, I'm telling you, this is one of those situations where we might have a person who, they could be very attractive, they could be very sociable, but they tend to do things very impulsively. And sometimes that can get this person into some hot water. You know, it could have been a non-committal type interaction where they were all about fun and adventure, but not really looking to settle down with anybody. So I'm just going to say it because this is what I'm feeling. I'm ultimately getting that somebody just wanted to mess around, wanted to play around, okay? Because the Knight of Wands can sometimes be a player type. And somewhere along the line of this connection, they might have fallen in love. They might have actually tapped into some real feelings there. It might have started off as a physical connection, but then real feelings came to the surface. And so now, and I've been saying this a lot lately, the tables have turned, okay? That is what I am getting. And look at this, we now have the 8 of Cups. So maybe you walked away from this person, Virgo, because they were a player type, or they just weren't really serious about getting into anything heavy, you know, like the 2 of Cups, where you guys might possibly think of long-term commitment or planning a future together, like moving in together, starting a family, getting married someday. Maybe they weren't comfortable with that type of conversation because they just wanted to have their fun. So if they're feeling lonely at this point because of those decisions, then the tables have turned, like I said. You know, you might have walked away from this person because of that. Ooh, that's interesting. And Divine Feminine, here you are. You're coming in with the energy of the Empress. So this, for me, represents a Divine Feminine who walked away from a masculine. They could have been younger than you, whether that was a large age gap or just, you know, a few years here and there. I feel you could have been dealing with somebody who lacked the maturity to be able to make good, solid decisions when it came to relationships and just wanting to be the type of person who is going to stick around, you know? So that's what I'm getting there. Let's go ahead and see what else I can tap into. So hopefully that resonates for some of you. I'm just picking up off of that vibe. All right, let's grab some additional insight here for Virgo. What else do we need to know? We have sorrow. The card after that is ghosted. We have messages. Not over. And I love you. So, Virgo, I feel you might have ghosted this person because they weren't ready for commitment, or they were unable to offer that to you. They might want to reach out, okay? They still have love in their heart space. We see that here. This hasn't been an easy journey for them. Maybe, of course, it hasn't been easy for you either. So let's grab some additional tarot. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Virgo. All right, well, we've got the Chariot showing up in the reverse. Some of you guys could be dealing with a Cancer here. So this is really interesting because this is somebody who feels they are unable to control the situation. Lack of control, lack of direction. Okay, they're perhaps doubting themselves. Scattered energy is what that's about. And they're tapped into that sorrow. It's not easy. It makes it even harder if they happen to be your twin flame, Virgo. We've got the Four of Wands right here. What they want is a reunion, plain and simple. They don't want it to be over. They still love you. The possibility of a reunion, it's here, but they are also feeling that that might not be possible, or they're doubting it. You know, there's a part of them that doesn't have enough faith that it might actually happen, but they want it. They want it. They just don't know how it's going to happen. Okay. We have the King of Cups. So if the masculine can actually present themselves in this type of energy as the King of Cups, upright representation, as we can see there, caring, loving, strong, calm, compassionate, emotionally balanced, diplomatic, affectionate, all of those wonderful qualities. If they can actually show up as that type of person who can dedicate themselves to the partnership, somebody that you can trust, somebody who's ready for commitment, someone who's basically ready for love. And we see the love right here. Maybe they couldn't bring themselves to offer that before, you know, but they are now. And then we have the Three of Wands. So there is this opportunity perhaps for you guys to focus more so on a reconnection and see where it goes, rather than how the past might have unfolded. It's not impossible for you guys to work this out, but I feel it's really crucial for both of you to want the same things here. Let's see what else. All right, we have a reversed card here, which is the Six of Wands. Okay, so excess pride, lack of recognition, failure, disadvantage, losing, fame hungry, ill will, disgrace, disappointed. That could all be tapped into how it made them feel when you either detached, walked away, ghosted them. Okay, because all of a sudden you were no longer acknowledging their presence, and maybe that made them uncomfortable, you know, or because of maybe a third-party situation or something that they did that caused them to be looked upon in a negative light, you know, then that's something that they brought upon themselves, I feel. Look at this. Here we are with the Hermit's energy. There you are, Virgo. So that could be where you're at right now, where you just need time to yourself, where you need time for introspection, to think about things, contemplation, soul searching, all of that stuff, you know? And there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. You need to be able to honor that if that's something that you need. But just know that this person cares for you. They love you. They're not perfect by any means. They acknowledge perhaps some of the mistakes they've made. And, you know, it's even gotten to the point where they're doubting whether or not this can ever happen. So I feel, Virgo, it actually falls on you whether or not this can come back together and work out. We do have the Lover's card here. You could be dealing with a Gemini here specifically. I'm telling you, they've got so much love for you. They want to be able to be with you, to romance you, sexual interaction, attraction, it's here. They want to come back into union with you. And this is a card of making that decision to be able to make all of that happen. Okay. And once again, it is clarifying that perhaps, Virgo, you did walk away from this person. All right, they did something here. And then the Six of Swords representing the need for healing and to move forward, to move on from what has not worked. Something in the past that created a separation, you know, there's something there that needs to be left behind so that you guys don't have to deal with that should a reunion actually happen here. Yeah, and they're feeling truly like it's a missed opportunity to be with you. Maybe at this point, they're just simply fantasizing for that reunion, whether or not it actually manifests. But what I can tell you here, Virgo, is they do want that. They want that in the 3D. They just don't want to dream about it. They don't want to just fantasize about it. They want this to be a tangible thing that manifests between the two of you. They are telling you right here, they're not afraid to put in the work to make this happen. They know it could take a little bit of time in order to maybe convince you that it's worth a shot, you know? And Ace of Cups, the love, the intimacy, the deep connection, it's all there coming from this person. So it's up to you. You know, the ball is in your court, whether you want a new beginning with this person. Could be a twin flame for some of you guys, all right? And they clearly love you. And again, they made their fair share of mistakes. Maybe you both have, but what they're ultimately wanting here is a second chance, okay? So if you are interested in your own personal private reading, that info is down below. Please like, share, subscribe, comment, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care.